sets now, ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Finds his fullback. And out of a small gain up to about the 32. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Purdy throwing here. And finds Jacob Kelly. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
The gun is Purdy.
At the 46-yard line.
That one's caught along the left sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nick starting with the pass. That one complete to Turner. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40.
Play action with Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And the 49ers get to it.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
On the return, here's Jones. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. 2nd drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. Purdy setting up that play action. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stick with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Troy Anderson. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Air it out on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation.
It's 4th down.
first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd down. Here's Nix again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Got a man. Bailey has it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Nix.
At the 37.
Escapes out to the left. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. And this one doesn't go far. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Nix. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
1st down, Purdy to throw. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. Nix with it on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release. It definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing again, here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that. Pass away as he goes down. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Nix from the gun. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos make it a 2-point game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
On the return, here's Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he'll go down. We'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches.
At the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
And the 49er, first down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Talanoa Hufanga making the stop there against his former team.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a short gain. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
First down.
Now it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Intended for Tommy Malott. Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Back to throw. Mariota chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Mariota the throw. Malott finds that football. Complete. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Buying some, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And oh, someone intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Niners take over.
Work out of the shotgun. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Rourke from the gun. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Third down, they need 7.
It's third and 7.
Let's go now. 18 card.
Slot man motioned over. Shotgun now for Rourke. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points.
Ready, break. Break.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Yellow, 22. Check.
It's caught right side by Malott. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready?
Full left side, caught by Malott. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. Pass coming. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for Broncos first down.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Quickly out to the right, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning.
21-yard line.
More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Offense to the line for second down.
Ready.
A handoff. Here's McLaughlin. Room to the right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go.
At the 3-yard line.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. San Francisco calls it second timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Quick throw throw left side complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
The Broncos will...
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the one. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First down now, ball at the 33. To throw, Rourke. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
The 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Rourke. Pass is pulled in by James. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Rourke looking to throw. Cut out left. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rourke. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short gain. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Rourke to throw. And he's tackled for no gain. Looking quickly here. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before. Gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another 49er first down.
Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown.
On the ready.
So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Ready.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Collins got it left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
46 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Mariota. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
55-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. So we have a 1-score game here at the... Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past... halftime and get right back to the game. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Nix now on 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get 6 points for themselves. Now the offense and Nix coming to the line. Look at attack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Rourke from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 17.
Now Rourke to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
There's a give inside to James. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Punt team on the field. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. He rolls to his right. He's going deep down this side. Big gain downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for Broncos.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He has this down to the 34. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
It's quickly out to Collins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Play action with Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Looking to throw. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Toss this one out to James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake. It's Rourke.
36 yards.
Finds his fullback. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's James running right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Rourke out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Running with James. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Rourke. Goes all around him, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Well, Coach certainly won't be happy with that flag, but at least it doesn't reset the down. Still 4. They'll bring out the punter here. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out at, I'd call it about the 12-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Nix from the gun. Got a man. Vele has it. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
3 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Broncos.
Nix off the play action. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will
Once more, it's Nix. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this 2nd half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
Now run, James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36.
Man in motion, headed right. They run. It's James. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
7-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Air it out on 3rd. Brought in right side. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Punting unit out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
The Broncos will.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Screen play here for James. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw. Rourke. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now with James. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down by Troy Anderson. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and short. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7.
Throwing here, Nix. Lowe finds his back, Harvey. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Now the offense and Nix coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up.
He's dropping back to throw. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
49ers 28.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Niners
Now the
take over
49ers
first
getting
and
set to
10
go on
at
offense.
their own 20.
And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. All the left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running this with James. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down.
Taken down right
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Rourke from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Rourke out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Set up.
This is James. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's another 49er.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 13.
Carry here for James. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Brings up third and 10.
Here he goes, third and long. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Desperation time here. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to take this in. For the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the 49ers get it back to a 19-point deficit.
49ers 35.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Broncos, well, they can probably just run away and hide. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Next, quick out wide, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made. No gain on that first down play.
brought down right at the line.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the Niners' 19-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Rolling left, but trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
To the right, yeah.
They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Shotgun now for Rourke. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Rourke. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout.
At the 48-yard line.
Rourke looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one does not go far. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Throwing it again here. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Working now from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. Still fighting forward. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Sanders connects on the point after. And the 49ers shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
49ers 42.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory. 1st and 10 from the 43. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Knicks again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one.